Good morning, muffins. It's not morning, it's afternoon. But I had a request last week for me to film how I make my sushi rolls. So I was going to show you guys really quick. If you're doing simply filling, they are completely simply filling except for the avocado. So you would have to count like 2 points a roll for avocado. Totes worth it to me. And if you are doing smart points, if you ate everything, I think it's 10 points for 2 rolls, or maybe 3. The only things you have to count are the avocado and then 1 cup of rice, and everything else is 0 smart points. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you guys what I do. I'm not a professional. I'm still learning. Also, these are veggie rolls because I can't eat raw fish right now, but you can totally substitute like artificial crab meat if you want to put that in there. You can use fat-free cream cheese. You can put crunchy onions in it. You can get real crazy. Some people like to put lettuce in their rolls or different herbs and spices, but I like to keep it kind of simple. So I'm just going to show you guys my basic sushi roll. Stay tuned. So first we got to make some rice, and I like to go ahead and get this prepped and going because it takes about 15-20 minutes to do the rice, and then I do my veggie prep. So I'm going to do the rice in my Instapot. I highly suggest that you use a rice device for sushi because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I have never had success with doing it on the stovetop or in the microwave. So, okay, so to this giant pot, just to the stainless steel one, I add 1 cup of brown rice. And then I add 2.5 cups of water. I'm very careful not to show you the amount of dishes that are really in my sink. So 1, and I don't get precise with it. 2, and then I do just a little half. And you want to do that extra half because you want your rice to be sticky. If you're wanting to eat it just like normal rice, then don't put the extra water in. I just like to do that so that it's kind of sticky when I roll it. Otherwise, you have to put sugar and stuff in it. All right, so we're gonna put our lid on. If you like it, then put your lid on. I just love that noise. Okay. All right, so then I just go down here to my rice setting. Where is it? Boop. And then I already have it set to 15 minutes. And then I'm gonna put it on seal, bloop, so that it'll get to pressure. And then you just leave it and it'll start beeping in like 10 seconds and it's gonna start. So then I'm just gonna step away from this and do my veg, and I'll show you guys what's going on with that. Okay, so for your actual sushi, you're gonna need some carrot. So I'm gonna use just 1 carrot, a zucchini, this is not zucchini, a cucumber, get your life together, a ripe avocado, and some nori sheets. And this is gonna be all that we need except for rice. Alright guys, so we're going to start out with the carrot. I just like to peel the outside, but if you wash it really good, you don't have to do this. I'm real scared of that listeria right now. So I'm just taking off all the outer skin, and then I chop off the ends. And then I'm just going to take this little, what are these called? Scraper? Scratcher? I don't know. You make little ribbons. So just little thin slices of carrot. I do pretty much the whole carrot until I can't carrot no more. Just keep going. Here you go, got some ribbons. And then I'm going to do the cucumber. I chop off the ends, and then I slice it in half. And then I remove the seeds because I like the cucumber to be extra crunchy in my roll. But if you do not prefer that, then you can leave the seeds in. I just like the flavor and crunch, but not all that goo. And then I just slice it into little thin slices. Again, you could do just 1 bigger chunk, but I like really thin, papery, crunchy, seedless cucumber. I'm picky. See? Yay. And then I have a little plate of delicious. Alright, so my pot just said it's done. So I'm going to release the steam. This is the fun part, y'all. This is the part where you do not put your face over it, even though you think you're going to get a nice rice-scented facial. You will actually melt your eyeballs. So here we go. Ah! It's actually not even that bad. Let's be dramatic. Alright, so you're going to let this completely release all the pressure, and then we're going to open it, and hopefully we have some cooked rice. Okay, so the rice is done, but it's a little too watery for my taste. Last time it wasn't like that, so I might have put more rice in last time. I can't remember. So I'm going to pop the lid back on and just do it for another 5 minutes and get rid of some of the water. I am actually too lazy to redo it, so I just drained it. Perfect rice! Alright guys, so now we're going to roll our sushi. So you want to start with the not ridged side, so the shiny side down, and you want the ridges up. And then we're just going to start with the rice. You want to, I like to keep it a little bit thin. If you put too much rice on there, it's really hard to roll it, and you're going to split your roll. So I just put a little thin layer, almost all the way up to the top, but I leave a little lip there, maybe like I don't know, an inch, a half an inch, just for rolling. And then I'm gonna use avocado. Now the secret for me to a good roll is you want to squish it down, because if you keep it whole, it's gonna be hard to roll and it's gonna fling out of the ends every single time. So I just kind of mash it in there, some like guacamole style. I'm gonna add my little carrot ribbons here, a little bit of crunchy sweetness, and my what is that? Zucchini, no, cucumber. And then you're gonna need some water, and you're gonna wet the end right here. Not a super lot, you just want it to be a little bit, I hate to say this, moist. They see me rolling my sushi. Okay, so here we go, we're rolling it. And you just wanna kinda do it burrito style, just a little bit tight. This sounds wrong. Okay, and there you go. And then we're gonna slice it. I like to use a serrated knife because it's easier. And I do them in about, I don't know, an inch. And yeah, so you just keep slicing it until you get some chunks that are delicious. And then you put them on a plate. And then I like to use coconut aminos because they are sweeter than soy sauce. Ooh, close-ups. Delicious. Oh. So that is quickly how I do my sushi rolls. Sometimes they're better than they are other times. You know, sometimes you're good at rolling and sometimes you're not. So I'm gonna go and eat this entire plate of delicious, yummy sushi. Again, I would probably count this as 10 points for both rolls. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.